Hi everybody, Richard Ells here from the Electroneum top-up shop at the MWC 2019 Barcelona. We've had a fantastic show so far, lots and lots of interest in the stand, lots of interest in the project, lots of interest in what we're doing. This video really is to talk a little bit more about the ecosystem. You've probably seen videos that we've launched the M1 smartphone. We've also launched on the ground in South Africa, hence the decoration and the South African snacks in our little top-up shop. So this is the type of thing that entrepreneurs have on the ground in much of the developing world. So what we're trying to do, and we're doing for the very first time in South Africa, is we're trying to create an ecosystem. So that ecosystem that I talk about is really about using cryptocurrency on the ground to purchase things rather than it just being used on exchanges for speculative reasons. 99% of crypto is about speculation, and where I believe cryptocurrency will go will be ultimately it will be used on the ground by people to actually buy things and run their lives. So we're striving to that, as anybody who's followed our project knows. So when I talk about an ecosystem, what do I mean? Well, if you imagine, at the moment, there are very few places in the world, if anywhere in the world, that you can walk up and buy a 20 or 30 cent snack with ETN. You may have seen out on our Twitter feed yesterday, you've got an Internet of Things gumball machine that's throwing sweets out for 1 ETN. Instant transactions have made that possible. So every single user of the Electroneum app is automatically kind of a vendor. Because you've got the ability to pay, you've also got the ability to receive. You can say how much you want to receive. You can also look at what the value of ETN is in the current market price in your local currency. So effectively we're enabling entrepreneurialism. Now, anybody who's traveled extensively in the developing world will know that these people are tremendously entrepreneurial. Something like 80% or more of the market is actually driven by self-employed people. So the first step has been to secure these deals. In this case, the deal that we've done is with the Unlimited on the ground in South Africa, to enable people to top up their airtime and data from their smartphone with Electroneum directly. So they haven't got to go to an exchange, they don't need to have a bank account. So as long as they've got some ETN, they can buy airtime and data. Now that's critically important. And the reason it's critically important is because it gives ETN value on the ground. So if you imagine if you were cloud mining ETN, but you had nowhere to spend it, what's the point? Where's the viral growth there? Why would you cloud mine? Well, now there's a very, very, very good reason to cloud mine, and that is because the first thing that you can buy is airtime and data. Now these guys will top up your phone for you. If somebody comes along and pays you some rand, I'm sure that they'd be very glad to top up the airtime. Now, what we're trying to do is introduce Electroneum into that mix, and I'm very confident that we will be able to do so. So you can top up your unlimited SIM directly from the app, but you can probably also top up from this kind of place. Now, if that's the case, what's to stop these guys saying, actually, do you know what, I'm going to take some ETN for some product. We're not quite there yet, but you give us a few more weeks and we're going to be finding you people on the ground that will start accepting ETN for real world stuff. Now, what we're planning to do is actually get somebody somewhere to do a deal that enables somebody to pay for staple food in ETN. So if you can feed your family with ETN, this will be absolutely groundbreaking. So we're very close to launching Gig Guru. This is our gig economy website. The idea of a gig economy website is not new. There's lots of gig economy websites, but they all require you to be banked. So they use PayPal, they use the Visa mechanisms, they use bank accounts. I've just dropped an M1 phone. So if you've got a bank account, then you can use the gig economy. But there's a huge swathe of the world's population who's unable to get involved in the gig economy. They're unable to provide digital services around the world because they don't have a bank account. Electroneum is unlocking that. Now, what we'd like to see on the ground, and as I say, I'm very, very confident we're going to see it very, very soon. As soon as that gig economy is live, we're giving people a taste of ETN with cloud mining. We're giving them something they can spend it on. We're encouraging entrepreneurialism, but then the next step is let them want to earn more in ETN directly. We will be encouraging people to purchase gigs on Gig Guru in ETN. So what they'll be doing is buying digital services from somebody on the ground who's probably earning $30 or $40 a month. So their whole family may well be living on $30 or $40 a month. It's a tiny amount of money to the developed world, but if you can earn $5 a month in the gig economy, if you can earn $10 a month, you're making a massive change to someone's life, but only if they've got somewhere to spend it. First step has already been achieved. We're on the ground in South Africa. You can top up your phone with ETN. Next step will be these sorts of places, and if you can buy a 5-kilo bag of maize meal, suddenly you can feed your family with ETN and you can earn ETN. It's a very, very exciting time for all of us. This project has been a year and a half in delivering the software that's required to do this. We finally got it out at MWC Barcelona. People are receiving it really, really well, and it is the start of a very, very exciting future for Electroneum. Have a great day, guys.